YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Justice coming back to y'all with another YouTube read, another collective energy read. I hope this finds y'all at a clarifying time of your day. Remember to take what resonates and please leave the rest behind. Energy is timeless, so if this finds you, there may be a message that you may need to hear. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the team. Shout out to all my OGs. There's so much love and ashe for all of y'all. A little extra love for my OGs that's been with me since the beginning. If you need a personal with me, hit up Shamika-san with a C and Shamika@gmail.com. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Angels of the highest of white light, please bestow upon me clear and concise channel messages for what my divine collective needs to hear today. Thank you and ashe. Let go of others' projections. They're only illusions. I'm hearing a lot of projection going on in somebody's world. Whether it's one person, a multitude of people that feel a certain way that you could be feeling or interpreting. Hangman position. These could be people feeling like, these could be people you left behind or something like that. Or these could be people that want to, I don't know. Yellow brick roads symbolizes to me in this scenario forward movement, and whatever that represents in the hangman whatever that represents for somebody else through the hangman position means that your movement forward is affecting somebody or some people in a certain way, shape, or form that may have them projecting. Everything just works out for you, and people are enraged by this. I'm getting this energy that somebody feels like you get away with something, or that you have a certain level of favor or like privilege is what I'm getting. Whoever I'm tapping into, I could be tapping into somebody that is unaffected by certain spell work somebody is sending. This could be their jealousy or shine in the way others view you. There's something that somebody either try to smear your name, or cause smearing, so to speak. We can go deeper into that. With the death energy, there's some type of divine intervention that happened, or something of that nature that has somebody feeling feeling jaded towards your protection is basically what I'm getting. So jaded towards your protection could be, something not happening a certain way that somebody wanted it to, in a negative way. I'm just getting general context of themes in terms of the energy I'm sensing into that can generalize itself in so many different contexts. With the Ace of Swords, there's something about somebody moving forward in truth, or seeing the truth in a situation, or something about trying to search for one's truth or finding one's truth, or whether that's your true calling, or, this could represent a true person. It could be representing a more fitting job, occupation, environment, any type of transition of that sort that is in hopes to lead to something more aligned for them, so to speak. Rise to the occasion, you will outshine them all. So there's a sense of apprehension that one may have, or others were causing somebody in this energy that I'm speaking to, from moving forward or transitioning, or something about forward movement that somebody's either doing or reflecting in certain wants, desires, decisions, beliefs, or alignments. You vibrate on a high frequency, or there's a specification or a highlighting over somebody staying in a high vibrational plane at this time. Shout out to Dion. I was having a conversation with him earlier. A very powerful conversation. I really appreciate you. If you're watching this video, shout out to you. Mega shout out. But talking about that, like, alignment, how that is a form of protection in itself. Your high vibration is a form of protection in itself from things that you have to do. There's a certain amount of inner work, a certain amount of assertiveness, or a certain amount of, acceptance, or to extend yourself into of high vibration is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying with that, those that are sending certain energies opposite to that, it's going to be harder for them to reach you, which is why it's the protection. I didn't have to be so difficult, but there's something about specification on maintaining your flow, harmony within self at this time. where you're shifting timelines rapidly, having grace or a sense of temperance with energies you could be going through, a sense of anxiety or angst. You could be shifting or feeling shifts going on around you or within you at this time, whoever I'm tapping into. You could be adjusting to set shifts. Fertility, going with the flow is significant. Staying in flow is significant. Anything that's stagnating you or intuitively, emotionally, psychologically, even physically, feeling that feeling of stagnation or giving you that reflection of stagnation, it's probably an intuitive red flag to kind of detour yourself from it. They see it wasn't a joke now. Somebody's taking their path a little more serious, or somebody's looking at something more seriously. Somebody's taking something more seriously. Somebody's valuing something more seriously, whether it's their self-love, boundaries, or their own direction. Whatever this represents, tall male may be significant, but either way, I go on the energy, as y'all know. Standing tall in somebody's, direction. Somebody taking, the bull by the horn, so to speak, or somebody taking their own direction. Somebody taking accountability, or somebody waking up and wanting to take hold or take shape of their own reality in some way, shape, or form. With the page energy, speaks to surface level context. With the emperor energy, there's something surface level gratification, surface level gratification, or surface level, like, what am I trying to say? Surface level. There's things that, like, you're rising above whoever this energy is I'm tapping into. Emperor energy is giving me the energy of rising out of, like, or wanting something more fulfilling is what I'm wanting to say, and moving away or rising out of surface level things or conditions or patterns, behaviors, emotions, relationships, dynamics, behaviors. But rising out of something to seek something deeper is what I'm getting. Man or woman, emperor energy, masculine energy. So it's more of a push energy, not a pull energy. Or focus on a push, masculine energy. People are in regret for how they treated you. Somebody could be very much giving off the energy of, like, nothing's going to move me out of my way. Or that's a specification for somebody to need to have that energy in terms of the strength and the conviction to move in a direction that you truly desire, especially if that is not desired for you to reach your desired outcome, so to speak. Whatever that manifests itself in, right? There's a need for a certain conviction amidst whatever life is going to throw at you. It doesn't have to always be people. It could be your own self that doubts or misbelieves or is or your own worst enemy, so to speak, in terms of you getting in the way of yourself moving forward or having the conviction to stay consistent moving forward. Very beautiful, very handsome. Somebody, it's something about, let me confirm on what I'm about to say. Chariot energy. There's something about people wanting to keep you around for surface level context or something about that. You may be very visually attractive, or you may be very, something you do, something you can do could be visually attractive. What I'm saying is, in the surface level scheme of things, somebody or something wanted you around for, like, surface level context, or maybe misaligned things with you. This could speak to a group environment that expected certain things, or an environment that reflected back to you, or you were reflected back a version of yourself, or, like, behaviors, patternings that you wish to push forward past. With the chariot energy, that speaks to determination and conviction, as I was speaking to most of this video. The Two of Swords, somebody could be in a stalemate, or this could have been a difficult stalemate in terms of, managing options, or, managing pathways, or managing what was right for them and not, in terms of person, place, situations, conduct, activities, or cutting these things out. When new experiences are opening up for you, there's something about moving into new. There's something about the desire to move into new. There's something about apprehension of which, either outside of you or within you. This new could represent, I'm hearing, like, a new direction. And a new direction could just be, let's say you're embodying a very generous energy, and a different direction that you could be being guided to doing is, kind of preserving your energy a bit more and going at things a bit more consciously or self in terms of how much energy you're putting out. Like, I'm talking about that shift in energy. There's some type of shift that's happening with that, or that somebody's desiring in that kind of way or context, or it could be moving in a different direction that embodies something different than what was known before. I'm trying to generalize an energy. I'm not really getting any specific examples, but either way, this is an energy that either has apprehension from others around them, or there's some type of, projections that I was getting in the energy earlier for this energy. So you could be feeling the energies of others around you that feel a certain way in whatever context that means for you. But there's a need of clearing out your energy. Me and Dion was talking about that earlier. It's a long conversation. I really appreciate it. Like, he's talking about, utilizing a lot of different minerals and rocks, and other different, practices, techniques to clear out and utilize that to fully clear something out of your vessel or auric field, especially when it's in the eyes, or in the case of it being other people's energies being projected at you. And sometimes you don't know that. Sometimes you can't feel for that. Sometimes you can't really dissect that or differentiate that between you and your own energy. There's a need for frequencies. There's a need for clearing out one's energy. There's a need for nature, grounding yourself. In terms of big decisions moving forward, and unless you're already making the big decision, or if you already have made that big decision moving forward, listen to your heart. Go with your heart. Don't let nobody take your conviction from you. Whatever that presides for you. The Six of Pentacles exactly represents that generosity energy I was getting earlier. Maybe I could be speaking to somebody that was in a people-pleasing energy at one point in their time. When I say people-pleasing, it doesn't have to be in that context so extremely, but it could be in the context that you were in a place of, overcompensating, or in some way, context, shape, or form, diluting your energy by way of however that was. There's a shift in that energy. Somebody is literally shifting that energy. I brought it up as an example earlier in the video, but I think that's actually being personified. Somebody probably went from, there's a people-pleasing energy or over-giving energy or some type of generosity that may have not have been fully reciprocated back, that is being shifted into somebody pouring into themselves, which you're the hot topic. I'm going to confirm on that. Because the correlation with that, when you pull all that energy back into yourself and pour it back into yourself, it's only prone to attract everything back to you in an energetic sense, on a correlation sense. So snake energy, watch out. I could be speaking to somebody that could be, having a lot of energies in their field, needing to clear out energy, or having a lot of energies either wanting to be in their energy field, wanting to be around you, or energies that want to get in your way, or certain types of energies that want to get in your way. So there's a need of clearing out energy at this time. With the tower energy, this could be people that are going through towers amidst whatever news that is for you. This could be a big move for somebody. This doesn't have to be a big move for somebody. This could be shifts for somebody. This could be changes that people don't appreciate. This could be whatever. And when I say people, I'm getting multiple people. And doesn't really necessarily have to be multiple people for somebody. But when shifts happen, a lot of people don't want to change. When something shifts, or especially this may be a big change for somebody, there's domino effects that happen. Something else around you, or something else that you're leaving behind, whatever that is, whatever was around you, whatever is around you, amidst your shifts, is going to shift with you in some way, shape, or form. It's just the correspondence, right? And sometimes that can be very triggering, is what I'm getting. It's not you, it's your approach to viewing the situation. So there's a certain amount of grace and protection of energy, and a utilization of the awareness of energy at this time for somebody. Your one-sided competitors are always ashamed of themselves. I could be speaking to a bad bitch energy. There's a lot of women tapped in, but even if you're a man tapped in, it could be just like your path could be just totally different. People just disagree with your movements, especially if it's unconventional as a man. Could be speaking to some men out there, or differences in that. But if you're a woman, either way, it goes the same way. But I was really highlighting that for, the specification of the card, how it can be. It's energy. The Empress energy, there's still a highlighting over the feminine aspect. So the feminine aspect of the energy, in this case, I would take it as spiritual hygiene, self-care, things like that, making sure you're in balance, because once you're out of balance or out of whack with those kind of elements, so can other elements of you or outside of you, or the deeper elements. They're going to reflect those yin elements. Notice how I always say that yin and yang. The yang is usually the representation of what the yin is creating, right? So we take that in a spiritual connotation. The spiritual is what transcends into the physical. It begins in the spiritual first. So in this energy, we are highlighting the spiritual hygiene of which that you need to protect your energy from things that may not be your energy, may not be meant for your energy, things that you don't desire for your energy. Anything like that, right, at this time, especially if you're making a big shift, move, change, or a decision of such, right? Even if it's not, even if it's just whatever that is for you. There could be just somebody that has an opinion over something you do, or everything you do, you know, or everything you gotta, whatever that is, right? That could be just that for a few people. It's a lot of different energies I'm getting, but either way, there's something about you protecting your energy or utilizing your skills, your gifts, the way you intake energy, and prioritize protecting your energy at this time, especially if you're making moves as such. That's my last one. It's I don't know if this was quick, but I hope it was decently quick. But if you need a personal, hit up Shamika-san with a C in Shamika@gmail.com. I appreciate all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I think I'm finna get on the personal, but I'm just on a quick little grind mode. This is a little quick one, but I appreciate y'all so much. I'm gonna read some comments tonight, but it's your boy Justice. Peace out.